doom metal hails from Finland. This time we have actual Finnish band that is called Caskets Open, and to say it in a Finnish way, Concrete Realms of Pain. As you can see on the front cover, what we have here is kind of a muscular guy, sort of a hooded avenger, if you will, which then again reminds me, as with this image, a lot of those Hail Conjurer cover images. However, this band is not of black metal, even though this is kind of a indie band releasing music for small labels and kind of a marginal amount of people. But their style is something that is usually called doom metal with punk influences, which is not so big thing. I mean, it's rather marginal in style, which obviously makes people more curious. How can you just link punk with doom and also make it interesting? Inside of this booklet you will find images and of course some lyrics. So just showing them for your reading pleasure in case you want to take a look at them. Now, I don't know about the rest of the guys, or the rest of the fans actually, but to me, Caskets Open is an interesting hybrid breed because, like said, it incorporates together some different styles, and as such, somehow, for some reason, this brings to my mind a band called Danzig. Now, Danzig isn't exactly doom metal, but it's kind of a heavy metal with its kind of a gothic appearance. But there is something doominess and some level of punk background coming from the artists. So it's kind of related to this one. Let's call Caskets Open a side project that Glenn Danzig would do if he was kind of a side hopping to a new venture that he wants to make it a little bit different, but also have these ideas incorporated into one single band. Now, Caskets Open has been out there since 2007, and this is their 4th album. And I know some traditional doom metal fans who actually appreciate the band's music quite a lot. So I have to be this negative Nick who is gonna bitch and complain about things here and there, because in my opinion, from my point of view, Concrete Realms of Pain isn't without its flaws. So let's start with the flaws so we can end in positivity. Now, in my opinion, the flaw side is that combinations such as this is kind of hard to come by, so that it's actually very, very interesting. Now, the thing here is a lot of this music is somewhere between the extremities known as punk and doom. While the songs are mostly slow tempo, there are some parts where the band actually gets the inner beast unleashed, and when those parts take place, it's kind of a punk meeting even with some sort of a post-black or even maybe a black metal. I mean, there are growly parts, some kind of a screamy parts and all that, even though it's mostly done with, clean vocals and having this kind of slow tempo. And slow tempo is what basically defines the whole album here. So it is actually more leaning towards traditional doom, but with kind of an organic sound that is almost flirting with kind of a traditional rock and roll music versus being exactly kind of a metal sounding. So all these different ideas, when they're put into one, create kind of a mess. Some people it's a great, beautiful mess, but some people it's way too weird a beast to be liked fully. Now, on the positive side is that these guys know how to do their stuff, and they know how to sound kind of unique. Kind of a snowflake, but in a positive way, not in that kind of internet trolling way. So Caskets Open have found their own path, which they are very much going, and while it might be too difficult path or too weird a beast for so many people in the mainstream metal audience, at least these guys are doing something that is very noticeable, distinguishable, can't even speak, very easy to distinguish, how they are doing their music. So for fans of traditional doom, I would say this is worth taking a look at. Just expect some non-doomy parts, this punk background coming forth, and kind of a blending in with the doomy stuff. Interesting album for sure, but not to conquer the world. So I'm quite divided with this one. But it's a decent release, so go take a look at the Bandcamp site and, well, hope you like it. Take care with more reviews coming your way. Bye bye.